Day number 21 in our 30-day journey relaunch of Best Easy Work. Today's video is going to start from where we left off yesterday. Yesterday video, day number 20, we talked about conversion and how you could get conversion in your business, how to get people to join and upgrade in Best Easy Work. So this is going to be kind of a continuation of that process with a different angle of it, right? So in today's video, I'm going to talk about branding and what branding is. So what you want to do now is actually start focusing on branding yourself. And throughout the video, I'm going to kind of showcase what branding is. So it's not something you get really terribly scared about, but you're going to need to start branding yourself at some point. And at this part, in your journey, this is a good time to start branding yourself because you've done just about everything there is out there to do. You've done the advertisement, so you have the advertisement sources. We've talked about automating your business, so you have that in place, and you also have the conversion thing in place, and you also have your system in place. So now that that is all in place, what you want to focus on is branding yourself and getting that in the mix, so it further really gives your marketing a big punch and boost here. So let's talk about branding and what branding is. Now, all branding is something that you do, is things that you do that reminds people of you. So if you think of McDonald's, right, or any of those big things that you just can't seem to get out of your head, they do something that constantly remind people of them. So McDonald's, they do things with the arches, right? The McDonald's arches, they do their commercials, and it just reminds you of McDonald's. So in this sense, that's what you're going to try and incorporate in your marketing business here, is to do things that reminds people of you. Now, there's several things that you could do to get people to remind you of you. One of the easiest ways to do that, and I'm going to show you a couple of things and then kind of mention the easiest way to do that. So the ways you could brand yourself is you use your name, right? So if you haven't, just use your name or a nice little slogan to it. What little slogan to your name, or a nice little slogan about what you do, or whatever your philosophy is about marketing. You could certainly use that as your brand. You could use your image. So, people get to know your face, or know if you do animated stuff, they get to know your character or culture or whatever it is, but something about your image. It's branding it to you and your name, or branding it to you and your business. The next thing you could use is your voice. So you could definitely brand yourself with your voice. People hear your voice, they know it's you, you're marketing something, they kind of know, okay, it goes back to you. Now, one of the easiest ways to brand yourself that's not really intrusive, right? That's not really too scary, is to use email marketing. Because with email marketing, what that allows you to do is get people off from different platforms. So you don't have to put yourself out there. You brand yourself from the inside. So people are coming to you, and they get to learn about you through your email. So no one else in the world sees you being branding yourself apart from the people, say, on your email list. So that was an easy way I found to brand myself, in a sense, without it being totally public. So if you're a private person going, well, I really don't want to get out there, I really don't want to brand myself, know that you can brand yourself within a small area, and you don't have to be, publicized all over the internet. So just keep that in mind, if you're kind of an introvert and going, you know what, that's a great concept, I got people who know me and stuff like that, and I don't want them to know what I do. You can certainly brand yourself through email marketing. So that's one thing to consider. But definitely, you could brand yourself with, your name, your image, your voice, and incorporate it in the way that people remember you. Now, this can be done different ways, right? Because you could brand your name, your image, your voice, but this could be done different ways. You could do it via email marketing, we talked about. So you could do email marketing where you actually brand your name. You could brand your image because you could put a picture of yourself, below where you sign your signature, saying sign off on the email. And you could brand your voice. If you have created some voice thing, you could definitely make those things only public to people on your email list. So then you really create a private brand, in a sense. So email marketing, really powerful way to brand yourself. Easy, simple way to brand yourself. The next branding tool you could use is marketing pieces. So you can make marketing pieces with, your name, your slogan, your emblem. You can make, marketing pieces that are ads or banners that has that information on it. So when people see it, they know it's you. And of course, the other way you could brand yourself is be doing videos. So you could certainly do, you know, videos that either showcase you, your lifestyle, your business, training videos. So you could brand yourself, as you can see, different ways here and with different things. So you could pick out what you want to brand, your name, your image, your voice, and then you could use these branding tools or use email, marketing pieces, videos. Now, I've done a bit of just about all of these in different ways. So if you want more information about that, that's something you could definitely put down in the description box, and I could give you resources so you could do some of these things. But these are the methods you can do. So you want to start incorporating some of these in your marketing. And let's show you what branding looks like. Because the thing you're going, okay, I get this branding concept. It sounds good, but what does it look like? So I'm just going to show you in a visual sense what it looks like. So branding could be something, as you know, you made some marketing pieces like banners. Now I've mentioned in previous videos here in this 30-day series of how to create banners. So you want to go back to that video if you're going to probably look at something like this, because you can certainly do this very easily. So these, as you can see, are banners that I put on IBO Toolbox. So I also did a video about IBO Toolbox as well, so you want to check that video out if you want to use this method that I'm going to talk about. So I made, banners, 728 by 60 or 90 banners, and you can see the bigger kind of banners, and I put them on IBO Toolbox. And you can see I made my banners with my personal image on them. And as you can see, if you're looking at this banner compared to this one, these kind of stick out because it has a picture. Then it has a picture of me. So if people see this, they might be wondering, I wonder what she's up to, or who's this person. So that might further get people intrigued. But nonetheless, I'm being branded that they see me, they know me, they know that I don't, promote kind of crappy stuff. So that might further, push your message when people know you. They click on your stuff. So as you can see, it could be just as simple as creating banners, advertising pieces with your name on it. And as you can see, they look different. These two banners here are relatively the same stuff. But as you can see, this one captivates the eye. If someone recognizes me, they might say, you know what, this sounds interesting. Let me check it out because I know she's into this thing. So that's what branding does. I'm going to also show you some other things here. So branding involves, you could create maybe a simple ad post. So if you're doing stuff on Facebook, instead of writing out the text, you could create something on Canva, like a little banner or a little size kind of advertising piece, put your face on there, and actually put the message on that banner itself or on that piece, that little marketing piece, and then post that on Facebook. So that's how you could start branding yourself. Or you could put this on Facebook without your picture and start using your slogan or using your emblem or using your symbol, whatever it is, but use it consistently in your marketing so people begin to, see it, like the McDonald's symbol, right? Like the McDonald's golden arches. People begin to see it, recognize it, and begin to wonder, what is this in a sense? So that's another way to brand yourself. And of course, you could do videos. So you could start doing, say, YouTube videos where you feature things, in different areas. So things you learn, things you know, results you have, and different things, but start using either your voice, right? So you'd actually talk on camera, because there's videos you can make that are just words and no one's reading them. You just see the words and you can read them. But you can begin to talk on the camera or show your personal image on camera so people begin to know you, right? You're branding yourself that people know your voice, they know your image, they know your name. So when you market things, they're apt to recognize you and check your things out. So that's what I want to get into, because this really ties into conversion. Because, when people begin to know you, right? So imagine if you placed an ad, no one knows you, no one's ever really had any contact with you. They don't even know who you are. They don't even know what your name is, right? You're just posting your Best Easy Work link. People go to the site, they sign up, they have no information about you. So imagine if they were joined up and they're going, okay, I've joined up. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to contact, right? Because, Martin is only one person. He could do so much, right? And this person's going, I would really like to talk to a person who's doing the business that I could ask some questions. And they've never seen you. They've never heard from you. They don't even know your name. They never see your name in print, right? They're going, I can't contact that person. I don't know this person who signed me up. So maybe I should go look for someone else who's more visible that I could contact. So that's what you want to keep in mind, that with branding, it definitely helps your conversions, right? And conversions is something we talked about in video number 20. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. But this will definitely enhance your conversion. So what you want to do, the action step today, is work on your branding. Pretty much decide what you want to do in terms of branding, and then go ahead and start doing it. So the decide what you want to do part, you're decided on what you want to use. Do you want to use your name? Do you want to use your image? Do you want to use your voice? And then, depending on what you pick, it's like, well, how do I want to do that? Do I want to use email marketing, right? Do I want to get people into, say, my email, on my list in my emails, and then I send them out my branded message through there? Now, that is a powerful format. So if you're not using it, definitely consider using it, the email marketing feature, and that is something I could definitely help you with. So that's one piece to consider. Consider using it in your marketing pieces. So that might be an easy way to get into branding yourself, where you're creating marketing pieces that look, say, something like this, where you have a picture on it, you have the ad on it, and you post it on different sites. That allows you to post more of a pictorial kind of marketing. So that could be one scenario. And of course, you could start doing videos where you're either your voice is being projected on video, or your image, and your name being projected on screen as well, so people begin to know who you are. So definitely today, think about branding yourself. Think about what you'd like to brand, and see the description box. So you want to check out the description box today for the action step listed, which would be, I'm going to ask you this question: what do you want to brand of yourself? And kind of give you some options here of how you can go about it. So go ahead, check out the description box to get more information pretty much on branding yourself and coming up with a formula of how you want to go about branding yourself.